Happy Halloween. Hey guys, it's Christy. I do all things Disney, Harry Potter, and makeup. If you're new here, that's what I do. If you're not, you already know what I do. We are doing a makeup look today, and this is Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. One thing I always start off with saying is how long it took me, and this one took me about an hour and a half to do. Now, I know I said Happy Halloween at the front, and it's in August, but hey, we like to start Halloween early here. So happy Halloween, even though it's still in August. But yeah, so let's kind of get started with how I did this look. First off, I started to use my Pro Paint water activated Craft Albine for my Sally face, the light blue that I had. Oh, let me first say, I did use my Too Faced by Sex eyeliner to draw out her top. If you see the lines already there, I forgot to hit record for that little piece, but that took me like less than 2 minutes, so it's still right at an hour and a half. Anyway, I started to use my Craft Albine Pro Paint for the coloring, and I did all of the blue is from Craft Albine Pro Paint. But what I remembered is that I actually have a Miron neon glow in the dark. It's not glow in the dark, it's neon. It's like black light activated or whatever colors. So after I used the Pro Paint Craft Albine for the blue, I did go over that with the neon color from the Miron. Now, I must not have moisturized my face well enough, because normally either of these go on very smoothly and they don't get in my creases and they don't get crusty, if you will. But for some reason this time it did, so I don't think I moisturized very well beforehand. And I didn't. I just did like a light moisturizer rather than full-on moisturizing, because normally when I moisturize, I let it sit for about 15-30 minutes before I start a makeup look. Well, I didn't really want to waste that time, so I just did a quick light moisturizer and went ahead and got started. And I think that's what caused the makeup to feel a little tight and crusty when it normally doesn't. It's crusty, that sounds so gross. Anyway. So once I was done with my face, I did start doing the shoulders and chest, just coloring in the colors that she has in her shirt. Now, I used the Miron colors for this. I used the pastel colors, but then I went over it with the neon colors. So I used like a pastel yellow, went over it with a neon yellow. I don't think there's a pastel yellow. I think I used the basic yellow. And then the pink was one of the darker in their pastel palette. And then the green was also from their pastel palette. And then again, went over it with their neon colors. Then from there, I just did all the details. I used Craft Albine Pro Paint, which is water activated, to do all the details on the pink part and the yellow part. And then the stitches all up my neck and my face. And then I went in with some eyeshadow. I used like a blue eyeshadow to start with, and then I went in with a little black. The eyeshadow, gosh, I think I used James Charles palette from Morphe, which is like an older palette. I've had it for years. I obviously, like, you're supposed to throw makeup away after a while. I don't these because I use them for these looks and then I'm done with them. But yeah, I just drew everything on with that. And the lips actually were, I didn't use lipstick. No, I have a Valentine palette from ColourPop that I used, and I used the darker red, and then I used the lighter pastel red, and then I did a little bit of white in the center and just kind of blended it so it looked the way it did. Oh, actually, no, I did use the lipstick with this one. God, I used Too Faced by Sex, and I used one of their lip plumping lipsticks, so I was like, whoa, my lips were plumped, and they looked nice. I was like, I'm impressed. Because it was tingly, but my lips did look nicer than they normally do because I have thinner lips, and to use this lipstick was really great. So maybe I should use it more often, I don't know. But I only have the red, and I don't wear a lot of red lipstick on day to day, so I need to get one of their others, I think. Anyway, I digress. So I also did a lot of shading, like where I said I used blue eyeshadow for the eyeshadow. That also used it to contour my face a little bit. And then, like I said, the stitching, I did a little bit of blending with black down there at the shirt level, so it looked like there was some shading and the shirt was away from the chest a little bit. And then with the stitching, I also went in, after I did the stitches that in black, I also went in with a little bit of white to give it a little detail. My eyebrows, I used black and tight lined with some black eyeshadow. I did some mascara, did some lashes. I already had the contacts in, and then I did the wig. And literally, guys, that was it. That was it with this look. Now, next week, I have another look coming out that's Jack Skellington, but half the face is Sally. I just kept this face on and only washed off half my face, so make sure you check that video out next week to see how I did the other half of my face. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, and have a good one.